Let him out. Let him out. How's everybody doing? Somebody told me it's going to be 68 this weekend. Oh, is she lying to me? I'm going to just double check. Oh, Monday it's going to be 66. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, first person here is 4 Elements General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you have money coming in and a little more financial security. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon this spring. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Pretty good. Bree, love for me, and Joseph B. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to speak your mind. Cooperation and compromise helps things move forward towards greener pastures. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week. Perseverance pays off. Alpha, General.
I have no more sellers. Just sit back down. Lay down. Just lay down, buddy.
Alpha, anxiety eases and moves into the past, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. May have a new beginning on the horizon around work, school, or business. The hard work you put in comes back to you and pays off. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Perseverance pays off and your luck changes for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Jazz, General for this week. For this week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. You may have good news come in around work, school, or business. Don't look back on the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business could bring in a new job or business opportunity this week. Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, love. You've got, if you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning well, but it may be slow to move forward, but you may be happy and content with wherever it is. If you're not with anyone, you have new energy coming in. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The world is at your feet. You could have commitment coming in also with a Libra. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Dakota, General. Dakota, you've got a disappointment or a heartache healing and moving into the past, and a new journey begins. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Money comes in, finances improve, cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business. And you might be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Your luck changes for the better quickly. Anusha, what's coming ahead in life? Life comes into balance. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. A wish comes true. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Money comes in, finances improve. And then you might have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. A new journey begins. Not bad. Butterfly for the next 24 hours. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or receive good news. You may have, there could be good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. A disappointment heals, and you have the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Kelly, will I be able to start my shirt business very soon? You may be able to start it sometime this spring. Cinnamon, how will the month of March be for me with housing and moving into my own place? I think it's going to go well. You have new beginnings on the horizon. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Cooperation and compromise is helpful. Life is moving forward. It may be a little stressful, but it works itself out successfully. Maggie, work for today and Tuesday. Areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. And with cooperation and compromise, life may be moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling like your luck is changing and a wish comes true. Not bad. Not bad. Tangerine. Oh, you're very welcome. I officially left the program, and I'm hoping the instructor texts me what will happen now that there are no dynamics. I'm not sure what you're asking. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking, or what you're hoping. Like, what will happen? It's just too broad of a question. Like, a lot of things could happen, but I don't know specifically what you're looking for. Like what you left or what you're looking for with this instructor. Postal Kavaya, should I go with JB Recruiter or CL Recruiter? Whichever is more favorable financially and career-wise. Okay, let's see. They both look good. If I had to choose one over the other, I would go with JB. It looks a little bit better, but they both look like good options. Dee Dee, general for the month. General for the month. You may have life change for you for the better quickly. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be spending time with a Libra. Something may happen that makes you happy with the Sun. Could be spending time with a Virgo. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business, and life is moving forward successfully. Pretty good. Sean, can we still send for... Yes, yeah, I'm going to do them until from the 2nd until the 4th. D for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Money comes in, disappointments heal. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And then the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Nope, not too late for candles. Candles, I can do them right up until the 4th. Hi, Adonis. Brenda, general for the next 24. You have paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Should be a pleasant day. Sean, under current energies, will I be able to leave my contract job for the end of December and live comfortably on my 2 business endeavors? I think you're going to be able to make that happen. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. Metal Rain, I'm receiving a placard next week that will give me additional opportunities to make money at work. Will this generate more substantial income for me? Yes, it will. Sag Rising, General for March. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. An old wound is healing and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward successfully. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. And then you may have like success coming in around work, school, or business. Pretty good. Hi, Mel. Hi, Ivo. Channel 512. Will Khalid reach out this month? That may happen. That could happen. Nat, love coming in. Love coming in. Love looks pretty good. So you have a new journey that may begin, being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, or anything that's been disappointing or dysfunctional. And then you have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life could change for you for the better quickly. But then you may also have another Virgo coming in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Pretty good. Natasha, will admin give me the information about the job advancement this month? Yes, that may happen. New love, I'm feeling exhausted and tired the last 2 days. What's up with me? You know, I think it's just something in the air. A lot of people, I was feeling that way. A couple of other people in the chat have been complaining about the same thing. I think it's going to change. I think it's going to, the energy is going to flip as we get to like the middle of the week. It's like growing pains. We got some planets changing, like Mars is entering, is it Mars entering? Mars is entering Pisces. We have the eclipse happening. I think once we get past this, Mercury's retrograde, we'll start to feel better. Energy will pick up. Try drinking more water. That's one thing I always suggest whenever somebody tells me that they feel tired. The first thing, drink more water. And you could even put a little bit of like good salt in it, you know, like the red salt or the Himalayan salt, or I use Redmond's. I put a little bit of it in the water. Could help. Liz, general between me and Pisces. Things look okay. You got good communication coming in. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward with a new beginning. Perseverance pays off. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may help things function better with the 6 of Pentacles. And with the Knight of Cups, you may have some romance heating up. Liz, for the next 24. Could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A wish comes true, and anxiety eases and moves into the past. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Money comes in, finances improve. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. Don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That's good. And listen to your intuition. Doodle, does Allie want to marry her boyfriend? You know, she thinks about it. She thinks about it, but I don't know that they're going to end up getting married. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I don't know that she's that thrilled with him, but she does think about it. Emma R., what does O want from me that won't make him so detached and guarded? I think he does want more communication, and I think he wants to start getting together. I think he wants to, like, start dating. See, I think his fear is that this is, like, nothing is ever going to happen. And he kind of feels like, I don't want to put in a whole lot of time here, and I don't see anything happen from it. I think that's his like, it's like in the back of his head, you know? Um... Pally, what does Tarot want me to know? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life begins to move forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be spending time with a Virgo, could be spending time with an Aquarius, so wish comes true. Olivia wants the purple cards. Oh my goodness, where are the purple cards? They're there. Self-care. I love taking time to understand my needs. Your angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. Otherwise, you could get stretching yourself out too thin and you can get burnt out. And that would be bad for your pursuit. Breathe. Inhale, I'm relaxed. Exhale, I'm at peace. Breathing deep calls us back to the moment. It slows us down, taps us into our senses, and reorientates our minds. The angels ask you to find yourself. If you find yourself stressed, filled with racing thoughts, or unable to focus, please remember to breathe. Slow down. I'm taking time to simply be. The angels would like to introduce you to the art of being. There are many things that we can rediscover by slowing down and by not always rushing to get things done. Walk slowly, pay attention to every step, leave time for conversations, eat slowly, be deliberately aware of your actions. Okay, that's pretty good. Heidi, I'm all right. Hope you are too. Do you think that it would be a good idea to quit my job? It hasn't been that nice, especially lately. Okay, the cards can't tell you what to do. But if you feel like you're not getting out of this what you need, it may be a good idea to explore new options. It does look like things are a little bit out of balance or misaligned, and you may be feeling like unsuccessful or anxious. My suggestion personally, things are wild out there. I wouldn't quit without having something already lined up. Obviously, you can make whatever choice you want, but my suggestion would be to look for another job and see if you can get something first before you leave this one. Leo Sun, General. You may come up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle that could be successful. So if you come up with the idea, exploring the option, may lead to success and ease anxiety. No longer holding yourself back. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Maybe planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And then new beginnings are on the horizon that could be bringing in more money. An old disappointment or a heartache is healing. Michelle, I'm wondering if Kevin only sees me as a friend or more than a friend. Okay, let's see. As of right now, I would say it looks like just a friend. That doesn't mean that can't change at some point. But for right now, it looks like it's just friendship. Shaz, what are AD's current romantic feelings for me, if any? I don't see a whole lot of romance here, but this person does have a lot of respect for you, may find you to be smart and intelligent, somebody who is kind, caring, sincere, down to earth, well balanced, like nice to be around. So more could come from that, even though it's not there just yet. Macy, how did DT feel about me with this situation that happened today? Was she upset with me or everything else that was happening? I don't think that she was specifically upset with you. No, I think that she just may have been overwhelmed by a lot going on. Stephania, what happens next in love? Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship has long-term potential around it, but it's slow to move forward. If you're not with anyone, you have a wish that comes true around long-term potential possible with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward when you listen to your intuition. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's probably going to be new energy if you are not with anyone right now. Oh, I'm going to the email now, Adonis. Hang on a sec. I got it. Okay, this is what I think would happen. I don't think that they would answer, because I think that it would, like, they would immediately get anxiety, like not know what to do. And then I think they would sit with it for a minute, and then you would hear from them. It's up to you whether or not you want to call. I think that you'll hear from them eventually if you don't. I think if you call, they would be so happy that you made that move, although they probably wouldn't admit it. They would be happy after the initial anxiety part, blew over. Like initially it would be like, I don't know if I should answer it. They probably wouldn't answer it. And then maybe a little while later, maybe that same day or maybe the next day, you'd probably get a phone call back. MR, if O and I actually date, will he be hot and cold or will he be more consistent considering he likes me? I think if things started to move forward, I think he would be more consistent, yeah. Yeah, there is long-term potential around this situation. Even if it is slow and steady wins the race, which is fine. Like, it's okay that things move forward slowly. But there's plenty of potential here. David, may I have a reading for the next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? You may come up with an idea for a new business, side project, side hustle, whatever it is, it would be positive. Listen to your intuition and success comes in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And then you have, your luck is changing for the better. If you come up with an idea for a side business, it could be successful and the solution to a problem is in front of you. You may be planning travel. Pretty good. Adonis, I kind of don't care if he picks up. I just want to break the ice. Yeah, I don't blame you. I get it. Lucinda, general for next week. Life is coming into balance and your luck is changing for the better. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Oh, you're welcome. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? MR, is C on K side about MTA manager? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Essence, love over the summer, like between June and August. You could have success around a wish coming true with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around personal relationships. Negativity moves into the past. The world is at your feet. Passion comes in. Oh, it could be with a Sagittarius. If you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But you might have choices and options around fire signs. DJ, hi. What does the Gemini think about me and his son traveling to him this year in Singapore? Maybe undecided or may have mixed emotions. Like, I don't know how long of a trip it is, but may feel like worried or concerned about making the travel, or maybe hoping that you come, but concerned about the traveling. Yeah, I got a little bit of mixed emotions and concern around it. Do you already have it planned? Because I don't see it here. I don't see the trip yet, but if you haven't planned it yet, that may be fine. TB, general. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Life comes into balance. You're no longer holding yourself back, and a new journey could begin this spring. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Something may happen around work, school, or business that makes you happy, and you may be planning travel. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life is moving forward. It's pretty good. Comment, how will M react to J's surprise? This person could be happy. Happy and content. Life moves forward and they're ready for it. They may be happy about it. Maybe it may be positive. Essence, haven't heard from my client, Militia, again. It's the 1st of the month. I wonder if she's canceling for the month. I'll know for sure tomorrow because that's when payment is due. I don't think that she's going to cancel. I don't think she's going to cancel. No, I don't see that as of right now, unless she changes her mind at the very last minute. But it looks like there's a new beginnings on the horizon, so she may stick with it for another month for whatever it is. Dr. Sony, general for overall. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You've got a new journey that begins. Money comes in, finances improve. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you could be planning travel. All right, I'm going to the emails. Hang on. Where is it? There we go. Oh my God. Good. Well, at least you passed. That's so annoying. I'm glad that you passed, though. Okay, so this person comes up as like, well, they may change their mind a lot, which, yeah, I get that. A lot of us are like that. Like, mind goes back and forth, or you change the mind fast. It looks like right now this person takes a lot of time by themselves. Like, they may kind of self-isolate, but not in a bad way. It doesn't look as if it has anything to do with, like, severe depression. It just may be who they are. Like, they may get wrapped up in something and just spend time by themselves doing whatever it is that they're doing. They seem to be their own worst enemy, which I get a lot of people are. They may do things to kind of self-sabotage themselves, just in general. And they are their own worst enemy, which is like so common. So many people are. It's like they do things that self-sabotage their own best interest when things don't have to be as hard as they make them out to be, because things could be pretty well functioning if they just stopped playing around, but they can't see that. You know, it's almost like they don't believe that they deserve things to be better than they are, so they purposely make things worse. And then it's like, see where I am? Yeah, but you did it to yourself. You know what I mean? I think that, though, this could be something that they kind of grow past. It may not always be like this for them. Hawaii, what is Devin's intentions as far as what is concerned? Essence, okay, great. I actually do enjoy and low-key have been thinking about changing the days from Monday. Since the last 3 weeks, she's been a bit inconsistent. But it's working for me. Okay. Hi, Kenya. Comment. Why does A keep sending messages to J despite him not answering? Ego. Well, the moon is in reverse, so there may be more that gets revealed around this situation. I don't know what the relationship is between these two people, but the one that's pursuing by sending the emails, it's like their ego is pissed off. They don't like being ignored. They're trying to get a response because they don't like the way it makes them feel to be ignored. Yeah, it's an ego thing. They may also want something. Whatever is in the email, they may actually want whatever it is, but it's their ego doesn't like being ignored. Kenya, is all really ready to move forward towards a committed relationship? I don't see commitment here, so I don't know what the relationship is or what this person is saying, but it's like if they're telling you that they're going to be committed, it may just be that they're saying the words, but I don't see commitment here. Yeah, I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but things look out of balance. The way it reads is like trying to get something from somebody else. And they may be saying, yes, okay, yeah, but they're not really stepping up to the plate. C11, me and M. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Life comes into balance when you're clear about your wants and needs and don't settle for less. Communication comes in or communication picks up. You may feel like things are starting to function better with the 9 of Rods, but I don't know what this relationship is or what you're looking for. Oh, the witchy cards. We haven't used those in a while. Oh my goodness, these cards all need to be reorganized. Get these cards too. I don't think we ever use these. These are other cards. They have just one word, dreamer, crystal vision. I don't know what we could call them, if anybody wants them. Maybe we can call them the rainbow cards because they're kind of rainbow. Witchy ones. Sign. If you're looking for a sign, here it is. That's cute. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. Cast a circle. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. That's true. I like that. Teresa, hey, will my 18-year-old daughter get disability if I go to the lawyer? I think a lawyer will be helpful, but it looks like it may be somewhat of a road. It may not be something that's easy for her to get. Yeah, I would try a lawyer. I would try a lawyer because it looks like it may be difficult. Adonis, I'm checking now. Hang on. Okay, I got it. Well, it may be okay to take a break from that one. If you feel like you need to take a break, I agree with like the dramaticness. Yeah, and things may be a little bit, it's like this person could be doing really well right now, and instead of like being appreciative of it, it's like they're almost making it worse. It's like it's good. Like what's going on around them seems good. What are you being overly dramatic about? So if you wanted to take a break from them, I think it would be fine. I don't think it would be that big of a deal. And like you could even, I mean, you don't even have to give them an explanation, but you just, if you did go back, you could always say, oh, I just needed some time off, or I just needed to take a break. But like most people understand that people need that from time to time. But I think you're right. It's like everything that's going on around them seems like things are going really well. So why are they making it like they're overwhelmed or they're overly dramatic when you should be like happy for yourself? You should be taking it all in. But anyway, I think this person means well, but they're a little bit burnt out. And I get it. But that's not your fault. I think if you reached out to this person, the G person, I think that you would hear back. And I think that you could get them to help you or give you what you need or whatever it is. It could be successful. Oh, you should do well on that exam. Yeah, perseverance pays off. You'll feel relief once it's done. Yeah, you'll be fine. Hawaii. The cards can't tell you to stay away from somebody, but I can't tell you like intentions for what. Like his intentions to get up early tomorrow and go to the gym. Like I can't read for somebody's intentions if I don't know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like what is it that you want to know about your relationship with this person? That's the question to ask. But they may intend to go to bed early tonight. Do you see what I'm saying? It's too broad of a question, but the cards can't tell you to stay away from someone. Like, for example, you could be in a bad marriage and you could choose to stay in that marriage forever. That's your choice. You have free will. This person may be no good for you. Who knows what maybe they're like a bad guy, whatever. You could still choose to have them in your life. That's up to you to decide. The cards can't tell you to stay away from somebody. You have to make that decision. My suggestion would be to figure out what it is that you want from them and ask that question. But if you're getting the vibe that this is somebody you shouldn't be around, then that's probably, you probably already answered your question. Okay, once again, I can't answer what's going on with Lawrence because it's too broad of a question. Adonis, it's been a whole year. I never realized. I know, it's crazy, right? How fast time flies. Oh, you want to know if he has any intentions of reaching out? Does Devin have any intentions of reaching out? I don't see communication on the immediate horizon. This person looks stagnant. So if you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him. Rimmel, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? You could have money coming in or a new job or business opportunity coming in. Listen to your intuition and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may have something nice happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. And then you may have choices and options around social activity. But Erin, I can't answer what's going on with you romantically. You should know what's happening in your relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know what's happening in your life, how would I know? Like, I can answer a specific question, but what's going on romantically? Where are you in this relationship? Like, are you dating this person? Like, you see what I'm saying? Joan, general. You have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to more money coming in this year, big picture. If you're feeling stressed around finances or feeling stressed about something financially, it should move into the past before we get to the end of the spring. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. With the Empress, you could have love and money coming in this spring. Yeah, finances are improving. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. TVET for the next 48. You may have cause for celebration come in around like work, school, or business. You may feel relief around work, school, or business. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have choices and options that come in around social activity. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. That may be a separate thing from the good news that comes in around work. It could be two different things. Anybody that thinks they're pregnant, you got to take a pregnancy test. Is this an animal? Are we asking about an animal? I don't think so. Comment. So does E, G, and A, are they feeling intentionally ignored by J, or do they understand something deeper happened? No, I think they know something more happened. There's a little anxiety around the situation. I think that they think something else happened, and I think they may also feel like there may be more to come. She's the dog, okay. Yeah, I don't know. They must have some kind of pregnancy test for dogs, right? I don't think she is, but I'd look into it. You know what? I'm going to Google it right now because I want to know. You can buy a pregnancy test at home or online from Amazon, Walmart, or pet health sites. Oh my God, they're expensive. They're like $40. Oh, you know why? Because this may be like the kit that you would buy if you were looking to breed a dog. Like it may give you the ovulation kit, the whole shebang. The whole shebang. HK General Love. Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning really well. Romance heating up. Not with anyone, still got romance heating up. It could be with a Cancer or a fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around love moving forward. Life is coming into balance. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But you do have commitment here coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Every day you learn something new. It's true. You know how I'm obsessed with Frank the goat? So the guy that owns him, like he had him outside the hotel one day and he's like, oh, I see you peed on your face again. And the guy's like, he's like, that's the thing. Goats pee on their faces. And like, it kind of seems like, how could you even do that? Right? Like you would take kind of a, how would you bend your, anyway, somebody in the comments was like, well, they pee on their face because it attracts females. And it's like the way their penis reaches, and I'm like the way it extends, the way it's curved, it reaches the beard. And I'm like, didn't know I'd been learning this much about the goat penis today. You learn something new every day. I don't know. And since he's been neutered, I don't know if he's still doing that, because the comments were saying after he's neutered, he may not do that anymore. He's not as vocal. He used to make a lot of sounds. He's not as vocal now. Ladybug, did Chris at the auto shop have an interest in me, or is she just shy? Seems a little nervous when I picked up my vehicle today. I mean, he may have an interest. Yeah, that could be true. Vanessa, do you see A&M's relationship ending sometime? I don't see an ending on the immediate horizon, no. You know that I would never say something's going to last forever because I don't believe anything lasts forever. But right now, it doesn't look like much is changing. Shrushti, General. Avery, you still awake? Of course. Shrushti, you have new beginnings on the horizon that may lead to success around work, school, or business. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Coco, General for the rest of the week. You may have money coming in. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Be clear about your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships this week. Cosmic, General, Career. Solution to a problem may be in front of you, and life could be moving forward towards greener pastures with choices and options that bring in more money. Exploring your options leads to success. And then, okay, so you may have a new job on the horizon, but then you also may be doing something else on the side that brings in extra money. Exploring your options leads to success, and life begins to move forward. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward this spring. That's pretty good. Angel, General, for this week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Life changes for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Bernard, general reading for my job. Play, run to get a job. General reading for my job. What's going to change at my job? Well, you have happiness coming in around your job, so that's positive. And there may be more money coming in at some point. They may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that pushes life forward towards greener pastures. You could get a promotion or something that brings in more money this year. Shiloh, would Willem show me off as his woman, or would he be more reserved about me? Different backgrounds and cultures. I don't see him, I don't see him showing you off as of right now. He looks a little quiet right now. Shay, general for this week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news. And then you may be spending time with a Leo. Sarah, will my coffee brand be successful in the future? It does have potential. It's got plenty of potential. It's being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, and divine intervention could be slow, but it does have potential to be successful. Let us know what it is or where you're selling it. We'll put it in the chat. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Avalon, what am I likely hearing from Ludo? Okay. There's a 7 around it. So if this is somebody you hear from frequently, probably within the week. If this is not somebody you hear from frequently, it's probably going to be within the next 7 weeks. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Mel, general. Life may come into balance and choices and options may be coming in around social activity. May reconnect with somebody from the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and your luck is changing for the better quickly. That's pretty good. Mike Kelty, what would Van say to me now if he were free to share? May tell you that he's thinking about starting a new business or has an idea for a new business. May tell you that finances are improving or finances have improved quickly. Slow and steady wins the race, but he may be working on a new job or business opportunity or have an idea for a business that he may be feeling passionately about. He may be undecided, but it may be something that's weighing kind of heavy on him, or that he's spending a lot of time thinking about it. He also may say that he's feeling grounded and stable or content, and he may be planning travel. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Oh, you're welcome. Is that it? Then I will wrap it up and I will see you all tomorrow morning, hopefully tomorrow morning. Alrighty. Thank you all very much. Oh, wait, we got someone here. Oh, Davy. General for the next 3 weeks. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business, a wish coming true. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. A new journey begins. Pretty good. Red, general. Red, you may have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redoing your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. And then you might be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have the world at your feet. You may have a little more financial security coming in. Saren, what does Robert feel or think towards me lately? No contact. May think of you as overall a nice person, somebody who is like grounded and stable, smart, intelligent, like a compassionate, sincere friend. Pretty good. Respectable. Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Gotta organize these cards. They're all going in every which direction. You know, why am I like this? They're not that bad. They're not that bad. They've been worse. Amber, love. Okay, you have romance coming in if you're currently with someone. Your current relationship is probably functioning pretty well. If you're not with anyone, you could have new energy coming in or a wish that comes true, possibly with a Capricorn or a Gemini. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, and a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past as life moves forward. Be clear about your wants and needs when it comes to love, and your love life may move forward towards greener pastures this spring. T-Vet, how will things go on with my hunt for the Bronco Sport Heritage? I'm still undecided. Well, if you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but I think you're going to find what you want. And I think it's going to bring in happiness and contentment towards the end of, maybe like towards the end of March. Yeah, I think that you're probably going to be able to pull it off. Hi, Anthony. How are ya? All About Maine. We're good. I hope you are too. We're hanging in there. All About Maine General. You've got the world at your feet. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and don't hold back. You have money coming in. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius. You have success coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or possibly a Libra. Romance may be heating up. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. There, I think I got everything better organized. And my hand cream is in here. So everybody remind me where my hand cream is when I can't find it. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, love. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Be clear about your wants and needs when it comes to love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life moves forward. You also may have a Scorpio here. If you're undecided about something, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready, but it does look like your love life should be moving forward this spring. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anthony, do you, when I get an offer from Mr. M, like which week of the month? Okay, let's see. I think it's going to be towards the end of the month. Like it may be the third week of the month. Things look a little slower, like there may be some indecision around the situation or something that they could be waiting on. Alrighty, if that's it, I will wrap it up and I'll see you all tomorrow. What time tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe in the morning. We'll see. I'm going to drop her off at school at 8. She's got extra help tomorrow. And then maybe I'll come on in the morning. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.